Hello, lovely people. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. I would like to share with you a little bit about why the channel gets very few views. What is the reason? Please let me know by commenting so I can know and then I can improve it. Let's start with the reading. Have you been feeling waves of emotions or unexpected thoughts about someone special lately? Maybe your divine masculine is sending you energy that you can't get out of your mind. If you are in a soulmate or twin flame connection, this reading may hold some powerful insights for you. The first card is the throat chakra card, which is a sign that a major shift in communication is about to take place. A breakthrough is on the horizon, and for some, it can also mean a long-awaited message or a new ability to speak your truth. While channeling this energy, I also felt a slight tightness in my throat, a clear sign of the throat chakra being activated. This energy is about stepping into your true voice, especially for those who resonate with the divine feminine energy. Next, when the journey card is reversed, it speaks of homecoming, a return to your true self. It is about reconnecting with the voice of your soul and is paired beautifully with the Temple Path card, which indicates divine alignment with your highest purpose. By embracing this throat chakra activation and letting your true voice be heard, you are stepping into a time where you connect more deeply with the highest calling of your soul. Have you been feeling stuck lately, as if things are not moving forward? While much is changing beneath the surface, the indecision card in the upright position suggests that your physical reality may feel stagnant, almost as if everything is on hold. But here's a message from your guides. When everything feels stuck in the physical world, know that there is a deeper spiritual activation happening within you, what your human self might call being stuck. This realization may feel confusing right now, but it will make more sense as things unfold. I also pulled the community card in reverse, and I'm sensing a wave of loneliness. Even with this powerful throat chakra activation, especially around divine feminine energy, there's this sense of being alone. It's a feeling that often comes up when you're living authentically in a world where many still live on a surface level. When I say superficially, I mean living out of alignment with one's true soul essence. For the divine feminine energy I'm connecting with, it can be tough to be around those who live this way, when their soul vibrates at one frequency, but their outer actions tell a different story. You've always had a spiritual gift for picking up on this energetic dissonance, effortlessly sensing when someone's soul speaks one truth, but their words or actions suggest another. This sense of dissonance can pop up in all kinds of situations, whether it's with your employer, a stranger on the street, a friend, or even a loved one. Over time, your awareness of this energy mismatch has only grown stronger, and it's become more and more uncomfortable for you. It can even feel draining or make you feel unwell when you're around those who are living out of sync with their true selves. You can pick up on that lack of harmony between their energy and their actions in the physical world. What can feel isolating about your experience is that you don't just sense this dissonance, you mirror it back to others. Your presence, whether physical or energetic, helps them feel that inner need for realignment. That's why I often say your energy is incredibly healing. You carry such a powerful frequency of truth that simply being around you inspires others to reconnect with their own authenticity. But here's the tricky part. Not everyone is ready to face that truth within themselves. When others feel the dissonance that your energy highlights, it can make them uncomfortable because they're being seen on a deeply profound level. Honestly, I didn't expect today's reading to take this turn, but I'm getting chills. If you're a divine feminine tuning in and this resonates, know that your impact is profound. You're a healing presence, even to those you don't know. With the courageous peony card, which symbolizes your unique and multifaceted nature, there's a big question here. Are you ready to embrace every complex layer of who you are? Are you willing to stand fully in your power, to be seen for your truth and authenticity, regardless of how others react? Let's shift focus for a moment and dive into who might be energetically linked to the divine feminine I'm connecting with. The Envy card came out in reverse, and it suggests there's someone who's deeply attached to your energy. When I say attached, I mean this person is really fixated on you. They're sending you energy, thinking about you constantly, and that might be influencing how you feel. You could be picking up on this connection without even realizing it, whether consciously or subconsciously, even if you can't quite figure out who it is or why it's happening. These insights might help clarify why you've been feeling a certain way, or why specific people or situations keep popping into your mind. As always, take what resonates with you. This reading may touch on different dynamics, and not everything will connect with everyone listening. It feels like this person, or possibly even a group of people, has been idealizing you, almost to the point of idolization. The word perfect keeps coming up. They see you as someone almost out of reach, like an angelic figure, embodying everything they've ever dreamed of. However, they're dealing with their own struggles around self-worth, seeking outside themselves for what they feel is missing. They've latched onto this image of you. When you're around this person, you might feel like they're more attached to an idealized version of you rather than truly seeing the real you. They're mesmerized by your energy. It's powerful and beautiful, and it leaves them in awe. I'm picking up a starstruck vibe. Even if you're not in the public eye, this person feels captivated by you. They might even joke, "Did you cast a spell on me?" Because they feel so strongly drawn to you, almost like they're obsessed with your energy. It feels like this person is struggling with their self-worth but isn't opening up about it. I keep hearing them think, "I want to work on myself to be better for you," which strongly points to a masculine energy. With the Thinking Man card in reverse, it's clear that they're seeing signs all around them, like stumbling upon two feathers, that make them believe they're destined to be with you. The Caring Connections card upright reveals this masculine's deepest desires. "I just want to hold you, shower you with love and affection, buy you flowers, and take you out to nice dinners." I'm picking up on different images and feelings here, so take whatever resonates with your situation. The Solar Plexus Chakra card, in the upright position, shows how empowering your presence is for them. It's like you give them an energy boost just by being around. When they think of you, they feel a surge of energy, and when you're physically close, that feeling intensifies even more. They might even be having trouble sleeping right now because your energy is so invigorating. You, Divine Feminine, might notice that this connection is affecting you too. Maybe you find it hard to sleep, or your appetite is off. You could be feeling strange sensations in your solar plexus or stomach, like those classic butterflies, because of all the energy they're sending your way. This person never thought they could feel this way again. Even though they've been with others before, they've often felt a lingering loneliness. I can hear them thinking, "I thought I couldn't feel like this anymore." It's that same giddy excitement of a high school crush, something they thought had faded as they got older. But you've reignited that spark in them, making them feel like they've known you forever, even if you've only recently met in person. With the Community card reversed, I sense they're worried about a potential separation. They may feel physical distance between you, and they're anxious about how many options you have, seeing you as someone incredibly magnetic with a beautiful spiritual energy. They long to be the one you choose and want to move things forward, but they're keeping quiet about their feelings. Instead, they're lost in thought, wondering who else might be capturing your attention when you're apart or not in communication. They think about you constantly, but they're keeping those feelings close to the chest. Recently, the number 1818 has made an appearance, and as you know, I love diving into the messages behind angel numbers during our readings. So let's explore what this one has to say. The energy of 1818 is all about positive growth and success on the horizon, encouraging you to keep a hopeful outlook. Divine Feminine, you might already be sensing the shifts happening behind the scenes with this person, whether consciously or not, since many of you are naturally intuitive. Yet, on the surface, it may seem like nothing much is happening. They might not be openly sharing what they're feeling, but deep down, your soul knows exactly what's going on in their heart and mind. The appearance of 1818 is a gentle nudge to keep your spirits high and trust in the potential of this connection, especially if you're hoping for them to reach out or take things to the next level. It's important to stay open-minded and open-hearted, not letting any temporary ups and downs in their communication get to you. I know it can be challenging, but try to step back from any obsessive thoughts or fixating energy. It's easier said than done, right? This person is sending a lot of energy your way, which might be why you find yourself thinking about them so often or even feeling a bit obsessed. Remember, this isn't your fault. It's just your heightened intuition picking up on their focus on you behind the scenes. Right now, make sure to focus on what brings you joy and fills your cup. Self-care is your best friend. By prioritizing your own happiness and resisting the urge to overthink this connection, you may just start to see some positive shifts in how they communicate and show up for you. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but with the Sun card making an appearance, a powerful new beginning is on the horizon. Alongside it, we have both the Indecision and Yin-Yang cards upright. If you've been following my readings, you know that the Yin-Yang card is my go-to sign for twin flames, signaling a strong soul connection. For some of you, this might point directly to a twin flame connection. But, as always, take it only if it resonates. There's a lot of energy swirling around the Indecision card, almost as if you or this person is standing at a crossroads, facing a significant choice. The numbers 8, 2, 2, 1, or 11 might hold special meaning for someone here. This choice seems to be about whether you're both ready to confront your fears and fully embrace love, especially after a period of feeling isolated or disconnected. It feels like you're mirroring each other in this moment, both of you emerging from a time of solitude, like hermits who have felt alone or unsupported. This connection is calling you to stay present and open to the possibility of love. The phrase "lean into love" keeps coming through, and it seems to be the message your spirit guides want you both to hear. They're encouraging you to stay optimistic and flow with this evolving situation. For the Divine Masculine, it's a time to step up and embody that leadership energy, taking action to move closer to you. Meanwhile, for the Divine Feminine, it's about embracing your divine power, nurturing your self-love, and fully stepping into your essence. I'm also sensing some strong energy around the Six of Coins reversed, especially when focusing on the masculine energy. It feels like a masculine figure, perhaps someone familiar to you, or maybe a new person, who's facing some financial challenges. With the Two of Swords reversed, there's a sense of things slowing down for them, particularly around work and finances. It feels very tangible, and with the Ten of Swords, there's this sense of defeat, almost as if they've hit a wall and are uncertain about their next steps. This struggle seems closely tied to their work, and I can sense the specific fears coming up. This masculine deeply desires to move toward you, but he's focused on sorting out his finances and life before he feels ready to make a meaningful offer. I can almost hear him thinking, I want to present something that truly matches your energy and makes me feel like a supporter, like a leader in this connection. While the intention was to explore other energies around you, this masculine energy came through so strongly that it really took center stage. Let's try again and see what else might be surrounding you. We've got the envy card in reverse and indecision upright, and right away, the word draining came to mind. It feels like some of you might be dealing with someone who's really sapping your energy, putting you in a difficult spot where you're faced with a decision you didn't want to make. This situation seems to be weighing heavily on you, emotionally, mentally, or even physically. You might resonate with terms like energy vampire or narcissist, but only if it fits your experience. This energy drain could be coming from a friendship, a romantic relationship, or even a work situation. It's as if this person, through their refusal to reflect or take action, has pushed you into a position you never wanted to be in. Many of you might be wrestling with whether to fully let go, cut ties, or walk away. What makes this even harder is that it's not a connection you necessarily wanted to end. It's almost like this person is trying to paint you as the one who gave up when, in reality, they've been draining you so much that stepping back felt like your only option. You've been in a place where you were constantly giving, and now it feels like you've reached a point of total exhaustion. Now, this person might be making half-hearted attempts to pull you back into their life. They might want to reconnect, but it feels like they've already pushed you to your limit. It's especially frustrating because if you decide to walk away, they might twist the story, making it seem like you were the one who gave up. But deep down, you know this has been a long, draining journey, one that may have stretched over months or even years. This message could apply to anyone, a family member, a close friend, a romantic partner, or even a boss or employer. For some of you, it might involve a job where you've invested a lot of time and energy, but now you're feeling the need to move on. Choosing to walk away is a powerful act of self-love, but sometimes your mind might label it as selfish. It's like that little voice inside says, if you weren't being selfish, you'd keep trying to make it work with this person or situation. But deep down, you know it feels like a cycle, repeating the same draining dynamics over and over. You might feel stuck, as if your heart is caught in this situation because you genuinely care for them. With the constraints card upright, it feels like you're in a catch-22. You can't seem to be with or without this person. You don't want to cut them out completely, yet moving forward with them feels impossible too. Here's a powerful message from your guides. They want you to rise above your current situation, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Try to take a bird's eye view of things, using your third eye, the center of your intuition, to see the bigger picture. This perspective can bring deeper insights and clarity. It's clear that this person is carrying a lot of pain and hurt within themselves. Instead of focusing solely on whether to cut ties or keep pushing forward, your guides encourage you to return to a place of unconditional love within yourself. Remember, we're all interconnected, and you are a powerful co-creator of your life, shaping it alongside others. Every situation has a higher timeline, and your role is not just about physical actions. It's about shifting your energy to transform the situation. When you fully embrace self-love and make choices that honor yourself, you align with the energy of unconditional love. This self-love radiates outward, and the most compassionate thing you can do, for both yourself and this person, is to prioritize your well-being. As you align with that loving energy, your vibration will rise, placing you on a higher path that can change the dynamics of your connection. If there's a higher version of this person who's ready to meet you on that elevated timeline, they'll connect with you in a whole new way. And if they're not quite ready, they may gently step back as you continue to elevate your energy, leaving the possibility open for them to catch up when the time is right. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. This divine masculine has a lot on his mind, even if he appears quiet or distant in the physical realm. I sense he's secretly planning and strategizing ways to connect with the divine feminine. There's a deep mirroring happening in this connection, and I can feel the divine feminine caught in a tug-of-war between her thoughts and emotions. Let's dive in and shuffle the energy oracle cards. We'll begin by exploring the divine feminine energy before shifting our focus to the divine masculine. I'll channel some different energy trends I'm picking up for both sides. Remember, these trends can manifest in various ways. They might relate to your inner divine masculine or divine feminine, or to an external person, situation, or relationship. Right now, I'm feeling a powerful wave of healing energy for the collective divine feminine. The universe is sending you exactly what you need to heal, and this support can show up in many forms. You might meet someone new, whether as a friend or in a romantic context, and this could be the universe's way of helping you mend wounds related to love and relationships. Some of you may have recently experienced shifts in your life that feel confusing. Perhaps a connection is struggling to progress, or something unexpected has entered your life out of the blue. Your guides want you to know that if something is leaving or entering your life in a way that doesn't quite make sense, it's all part of your healing journey. Sometimes something needs to step away to create space for deeper healing, or something new comes in to assist you through that process. Trust that these changes are occurring for your highest good, and take what resonates with you. I'm also picking up on the letters L and M. These could be initials of someone special. And then we have the Patience card, reminding us, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Right now, divine feminines might feel like they're in a bit of a time void, as if time is both racing ahead and dragging its feet, almost like you've lost track of what linear time even means. This sense of fluidity arises from the profound spiritual awakening that the collective divine feminine has experienced. Many have begun to detach from a singular timeline, allowing for a more free-flowing existence that transcends the usual limits of time, space, and distance. This detachment opens the door to what we often refer to as quantum shifts in our lives. Suddenly, things can move forward in ways that may seem magical or unexpected to others. But really, it all boils down to energy. These shifts occur when we align with new energies, which tends to happen much more swiftly for those who embrace this fluidity. In contrast, those who cling to a specific timeline may find it takes longer to make such changes. For many divine feminines, I sense that fears around timing are beginning to surface, pulling you away from the present moment. It's easy to get caught in this trap, tempted to escape the now and lose yourself in the complexities and worries swirling in your mind. Right now, your life has the potential to be truly magical, with everything falling beautifully into place. To outsiders, or even to your own human perspective, it might feel like magic is unfolding. But to fully embrace that flow, it's essential to stay grounded in the present. I'd even say you should be married to the present moment. For many of you, relationships may feel disconnected from the concept of time, leading you into a space where you're encouraged to live in the now and move with the rhythm of your life. Pay attention to what the universe brings your way and notice which energies feel magnetically drawn to you. I keep hearing the guidance to move with the flow of your life. Next up, we have the Star Ancestors card, which reminds us, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Let me share some insights from the guidebook for this card. You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, tapping into the part of you that remembers and knows. This message resonates deeply with many divine feminines right now. There's a specific situation, person, or connection in your life where your heart holds truths that your mind struggles to grasp. This disconnect can lead to confusion, as you might be trying to solve things with logic, but there's a deeper wisdom at play that goes beyond concrete evidence. Your heart simply knows. Trusting that heart guidance is essential, even if your mind isn't fully aligned, which can create a bit of inner conflict. It feels like a tug of war between your head and your heart, between your rational thoughts and your emotional instincts. You might find yourself oscillating between these two perspectives. The key to regaining your balance and reconnecting with your heart is to stay grounded in the present moment. Tune into your feelings, listen to your body, and pay attention to your intuition right here and now. Remember, intuition guides us in the present. While we may catch glimpses of future possibilities or reflect on the past, those insights come through our current experiences. It's all about that deep knowing in your heart right now. I sense that some divine feminines might be caught up in overthinking, whether it's in the past or right now, trying to push your intuition to unveil something about the future. Meanwhile, a gentle, calm wisdom from your heart has been guiding you in the present, gently nudging you in a particular direction. With the Devil card reversed, I feel a spiritual disconnect. Something feels out of sync between what you know in your heart and what's unfolding in your physical world. This could indicate a powerful connection from your past making a comeback. It might be someone new who feels familiar to your soul, entering your life in a significant way, possibly to reunite. I sense that many of you divine feminines share a deep spiritual bond with a masculine energy, someone in the physical realm who genuinely longs for you at a soul level and is eager to come into your life. This person could be someone you've recently encountered or someone you've been separated from in this lifetime. There's a mutual yearning pulling you together, yet your heart knows something about this masculine and your connection that your mind is still trying to piece together. Sometimes these inner conflicts bubble to the surface. I keep seeing a scorpion, which suggests that this masculine may be a bit challenging to read. They might seem cold or distant, making it hard to fully grasp their feelings. Yet, on a soul level, you both know each other deeply, and your hearts can communicate effortlessly. In the physical realm, mixed signals from this person may lead to anxiety or uncertainty, especially with the anxiety card appearing here. Interestingly, this masculine embodies the King of Swords energy. While he might seem difficult to read in everyday interactions, he's actually a leader, someone who has been thoughtfully planning the future of your connection. Even though he may come off as aloof, his heart and mind are genuinely focused on the long term. Whoever this person is, he wants to build something lasting with you. Your heart intuition might have been hinting at this all along, divine feminine. I heard something special. When you're around him, you might have felt his energy whispering, "I love you," telepathically. This could have happened during your time together, in conversation, or even during moments of physical distance. For those resonating with this message, when you heard those words, "I love you," in your mind, you might have brushed it off as wishful thinking, questioning why you'd say that to yourself. You may have even said it out loud, surprised by the sudden thought. Your guides want you to know that this was actually a telepathic message from him. He was sending you his love, and you picked up on it. Now, regarding the Nine of Wands, even though it appears reversed, its presence signifies that this masculine has faced significant challenges in his life. He's gone through a lot: struggles, hardships, and connections with various people. I sense he's quite worldly, deeply rooted in the physical realm, whether through his career, life experiences, or emotional depth. These experiences have shaped him into a determined individual. When I say stubborn, I don't mean it negatively. This masculine knows what he wants and stands firm on his goals. However, he doesn't often share his ambitions openly. Instead, he quietly plans and works on himself, allowing his goals to gradually unfold into reality. Many awakened divine masculines tend to operate this way. For some divine feminines, this might feel a bit unfamiliar. Perhaps you've connected with less evolved masculine energies in the past who were quick to share their thoughts and plans. This particular masculine, however, embodies a leadership energy. He prefers to work behind the scenes, laying the groundwork before unveiling the complete picture when the time is right. This approach could indicate that he's healing privately or striving to establish stability in your life and within your connection. It resonates in various ways, but what I sense is that he has experienced a lot in the world and connected with many people. Now, he's ready to settle down and create balance in his life. On the topic of balance, I feel this masculine expressing, "I'm tired of the games." When it comes to dating, he may feel that the feminine energies he's encountered in the past didn't match his depth. He seems almost bored or disinterested in those past connections, going through the motions without feeling a genuine spark. He might believe that such chemistry was only possible in his younger years, during what we often think of as young love. Now, as an adult, he's focused on practical matters, which may be blocking him from experiencing that same chemistry again, the kind he feels with you. You've truly surprised him by making him feel something he thought he'd left behind. It's like taking him back to high school, where those butterflies in the stomach, giddy feelings of having a crush come rushing back. In a way, it's both thrilling and terrifying for him. Whether this connection is new or you're in a period of separation, he can't shake the anxiety about how intense his feelings for you have grown so quickly. This is someone who's worn out by the games often played in the dating world. What they truly desire is something genuine and grounded. I keep hearing the word companionship. This person has felt a deep sense of loneliness, yearning for someone to share their life with, even if they haven't fully expressed that yet. When they look at you, divine feminine, they see a perfect match for their energy. You've literally stopped them in their tracks. There's something about your presence that makes their heart skip a beat. Even though they maintain a calm exterior, inside their emotions are swirling, especially when it comes to you. I'm going to reshuffle the cards now. It's interesting because I didn't even intend to focus on the masculine energy, yet it came through so strongly. This tells me that whoever I'm connecting with is sending you a lot of thought energy right now. They're really deep in their feelings about you. So, what else is this masculine thinking or feeling? I keep picturing someone who's scheming and planning, appearing a bit absent-minded to others while lost in their thoughts, working out a strategy. We have the Sun card here, but it's reversed, indicating that this person has faced disappointment in the past. There may have been false starts or moments when they thought things were finally moving forward. You, divine feminine, may resonate with this too. Perhaps you've experienced similar false starts in your own romantic life or other areas. feeling excitement in a certain direction only to be met with setbacks. This can lead both this masculine and some divine feminines to become more cynical or guarded, wanting to close off their hearts to new opportunities and love. This is someone who's worn out by the games often played in the dating world. What they truly desire is something genuine and grounded. I keep hearing the word companionship. This person has felt a deep sense of loneliness, yearning for someone to share their life with, even if they haven't fully expressed that yet. When they look at you, divine feminine, they see a perfect match for their energy. You've literally stopped them in their tracks. There's something about your presence that makes their heart skip a beat. Even though they maintain a calm exterior, inside, their emotions are swirling, especially when it comes to you. I'm going to reshuffle the cards now. It's interesting because I didn't even intend to focus on the masculine energy, yet it came through so strongly. This tells me that whoever I'm connecting with is sending you a lot of thought energy right now. They're really deep in their feelings about you. So, what else is this masculine thinking or feeling? I keep picturing someone who's scheming and planning, appearing a bit absent-minded to others while lost in their thoughts, working out a strategy. We have the Sun card here, but it's reversed, indicating that this person has faced disappointment in the past. There may have been false starts or moments when they thought things were finally moving forward. You, divine feminine, may resonate with this too. Perhaps you've experienced similar false starts in your own romantic life or other areas, feeling excitement in a certain direction only to be met with setbacks. This can lead both this masculine and some divine feminines to become more cynical or guarded, wanting to close off their hearts to new opportunities and love. To wrap up our reading, let's draw one final card from the Rumi Oracle. Lose your head. Not a single thread that has a head can go through the eye of the needle. The guidebook shares a profound message. You're at a pivotal point in your growth where your mind could hold you back, instead of pushing you forward. If you've relied on your mind to build your sense of self and to make sense of the world, this shift won't be easy. It might feel like you're being asked to squeeze through a tiny keyhole. Naturally, your mind will resist, arguing for the familiar comfort of keeping the door closed. But that's just the mind at work. What you need now is to dance instead of overthink. It's about laying your thoughts to rest and letting your heart come alive. It takes great courage and trust to set your mind aside and say, "Tonight, my heart and I will dance to the music of the beloved." So, let yourself know nothing and simply dance, dear soul. Everything will unfold in perfect timing and harmony. Your heart will create the steps, responding to the music of the universe, alive, spontaneous, and free. I hear a gentle reminder from someone's guides. Remember, when you interact with this other person, at a soul level, you are one. This is especially significant for those in a twin flame dynamic. Just as molten gold is poured into a unique mold, you're created from divine essence. You're both the beloved and the lover, with every part of your life intertwined with your spiritual journey. So, why the worries, the fears, the questioning? Here's a sweet secret for you. There's nothing to fear. Everything is unfolding beautifully, and a lovely shift is on the horizon. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the winds of desire. This flame within you is sacred, and while it can never truly go out, it requires recognition and respect to shine brightly. When we honor this flame, it steadies and illuminates our paths, allowing us to see clearly despite the chaos around us. If we engage with life as it presents itself, we must guard our heart's light. Forcing things can cause our inner light to flicker and dim, filling our paths with doubt. When we forget to trust the unfolding of life, We can become attached to our desires, trying to control what doesn't need forcing. There's a clear path ahead for you, one that's ready to be revealed. You might have caught a glimpse, but found yourself doubting it. This oracle comes to remind you, don't question what you feel deep within. The passionate love of your heart is real, guiding you along your journey. Trust in this process, even if it sometimes feels like you're being led away from your vision. Life unfolds with a genius beyond linear understanding. It's meant to be trusted, not fully understood. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.